some serious frustrations. There was some fire Chris Drury chants at Madison Square Garden after during the Seattle game, I should say. Obviously, I've only been covering the team for 5, 6 years now, but that was you hear little pockets of it, but that was the loudest I had heard the fans call for somebody's job inside Madison Square Garden since I started covering the team. So it was a little alarming. And I kind of went back and I did some research into the last time that really happened. And the last time was Glenn Sather in 2009-10. There was even a rally that was outside of Madison Square Garden. And I found our dear late friend Larry Brooks wrote a 3-graph article, probably from boots on the ground reporting there, of how up to 200 fans congregated on 7th Avenue across from the MSG for a Fire Sather rally that was publicized through websites and message boards. They said that he wrote that fans were calling for his dismissal and intermittently citing their grievances, including the selection of Hugh Jessamine in the 2003 entry draft. You were on
When are
that
you guys
team.
gonna leave poor Jess alone, man? That guy's a good guy. Love you. Great
It
guy. You
sounds
can't
like
pick where you're
never.
drafted. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I was on that team, and they made the playoffs the year before and brought in Torts, I think that midway through that year, maybe made the playoffs. And Torts got suspended in the playoffs for squirting a water ball at a fan or something. They ended up losing the first round of wash, and then I came in. We did not make the playoffs.
It was a tough season.
Yeah, but we were close, and we lost in a shootout to Philly, and Philly ended up going to the Cup final, and the winner of that game made the playoffs. So it's kind of like we weren't a fun team to play against, and the process had started of what we were going to be, and that turned into what we ended up sort of being, culminating for me anyway, in that 2014 Cup run, during which we got booed on our home ice by our home fans in the Stanley Cup Finals. Um, it's a pretty awesome run then if you're thinking about it for a guy like Drury in the New York sports market to go that long. Molly, you haven't heard anything like it.
Gordon didn't get anything either during his tenure.
Yeah,
So,
of course. Yeah, that's true.
yeah. Granted, of course, they announced the rebuild and, I guess expectations were tempered a little bit. But
Right.
yeah,
So,
it was daunting to
but
hear.
you look at it lined up, didn't make the playoffs last year with high expectations. And then, this year they have the new coach. Things take time. I get fans get frustrated in every market, and especially in New York. Um, yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know, part of the process. If you get booed at home ice during the Stanley Cup Finals, I mean, just expect to get booed at some point.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's like you're going to hear it. But they're not happy because the Rangers are in last right now.
Mets fans, if you bleed orange and blue, you need to be locked in to Straight Outta Flushing. I'm Dexter Henry, bringing you the show that's all about what's really going on in Queens. From clutch homers to bullpen meltdowns to prospect hype, we break it all down. Plus, I'm chopping it up with beat writers, content creators, and diehard Mets fans who live this Mets life just like you. Real talk, real fans, real Flushing baseball. This is Straight Outta Flushing.